A quick NFL video. I know I haven't been talking a lot of NFL, but I've just been swamped with work. But man, I got to do this video right quick. Wow. Had a chance to check out the game between the Raiders and the Chiefs, and I just got to tell you, the Raiders are just really regressing. I know they lost their head coach, and I know they lost their star receiver, but damn, come on, man. It's almost like the Raiders just have gave up. The Raiders still have enough talent to be competitive in games. But at the end of the day, you lose to the team from Washington with no name, and then you get destroyed by the Chiefs. And I know the Raiders had some pregame celebration on the Chiefs logo, and that might have fueled them. But at the end of the day, the Raiders just have been playing really good football. They've been inconsistent, and it just got to be said. The Raiders went into halftime down like 35-3. The game was damn near, you could pretty much say, out of reach by halftime, and they go on to lose 48-9. And then when the Raiders scored a touchdown, they couldn't even make the extra point conversion. So at the end of the day, it just got to be said. A lot of times people want you to make videos either praising a team or praising someone. But then when you criticize a team or someone, then all of a sudden, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Man, fuck y'all. I'm going to make this very clear, man. This ain't the catering channel. You know what I'm saying? I don't stroke people's egos. I say what need to be said. If you don't like what I have to say, for real, stay the fuck off my channel. Go somewhere else. I can make sure you disappear from my channel either way. For real. I'm not going to say what you want me to say about your favorite basketball player, your favorite baseball player, your favorite football player, your favorite boxer, or your favorite team. Just because you want me to. If you want to see a strictly cheerleading channel, go somewhere else. I'm going to critique stuff. It's funny when you say stuff to people like, oh man, this is a great video, man. Oh man, you know what you talk about. Soon as you say something, they don't. Oh man, you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about boxing. You don't know nothing about football. You don't know nothing about sports. Shut the fuck up, man. Show Tito Jackson, Ralph Transvit ass out of here, man. Go take that sensitivity shit somewhere else, man. That's just real talk, man. At the end of the day, the Raiders are just not a good team. They still have a chance to stumble into the playoffs, but what happens if they stumble into the playoffs? What happens? Do you think they'll go all the way? No. Just keeping it a buck. At the end of the day, you play to get to the Super Bowl and win. Do this team look like they capable of winning the Super Bowl? Yeah. And by the way, I'm going to talk about Derek Carr in a separate video. So that video is coming soon. But yeah, the Raiders, they got dismantled in Kansas City. And that's just the bottom line. Like I said, I understand they lost their star receiver. I understand that they lost their coach. But this isn't a reason to just play the way you played. They showed that they have talent by going into Dallas and beating Dallas. They showed that they could be a competitive football team. The Raiders just come across as a team that don't want it. And they now brought that from Oakland to Las Vegas. At the end of the day, the Raiders are going to sell out games for the next, 3 to 4 years because they're in Las Vegas. But eventually, if they don't produce results, then eventually it's just going, eventually you're going to start seeing a lot of empty seats and people canceling their season tickets. I promise you that. That's just real talk. Once the fanfare and the nostalgia and the mystique of playing in a new state of the art, stadium wears off and people start to see, well, this team isn't any good and I'm paying top dollar and I'm helping pay for this stadium and they're not producing winning teams, then eventually, people start to spend their dollars elsewhere. So Raiders better get it together. This your boy Town Biz, man. I'm out.